everybody deserves to be in a happy place. I feel that everybody should be able to speak their truth, no matter what that is. Be happy, and that's what I'm going to be. That's what I'm going to be. I'm going to get this off my chest, really. And that's it.
Martell Holt is back in the headlines again, and this time it's not because of a new business move or TV project. It's because of heartbreak. After years of public drama, cheating scandals, and emotional roller coasters, Martell is now doing something nobody saw coming. He's begging. Yes, begging Melody Holt to take him back. And what makes it even more shocking is the timing. Because Martell didn't just wake up one day missing his family, he's doing all this right after being dumped by his latest girlfriend. It's like history repeating itself, only this time, the whole world is watching his fall from grace unfold in real time.
So focused on the past, she can't see all the great stuff that I'm doing in the present. And I feel that being the father of her 4 children, she should want to be on a better page. She should want what's best for all of us, instead of just being so nitpicky and focus on all these small little things that happened so long ago.
From the outside, it looks like just another celebrity breakup. But for those who followed their story, this moment hits different. It's not just about love lost. It's about regret, karma, and a man finally realizing what he destroyed. And now, the question everyone's asking is simple. Is Martell really sorry or just lonely? Before we dive into what's happening now, let's rewind, because this love story didn't start with chaos. In the beginning, Martell and Melody Holt were the picture-perfect couple. Beautiful, ambitious, successful, they were building an empire together. They had the charm, the looks, and the chemistry that made them the breakout stars of Love and Marriage Huntsville.
You should be shaking your dang on head at yourself. You always doing. You was doing 3 days ago in Houston. What is you blowing up and saying all these inaccuracies for to these people? You always doing that. You always doing. No, it ain't accurate. No, it's not actually accurate. You said to me that when we were married, I was going to hotels cheating on you. That's a goddamn lie.
I didn't say you wanted to.
Yes, you did.
I didn't say that you was.
Yes, you did.
And
you've said it multiple times.
There's a possibility, because like me.
Well, we know you were cheating.
It's okay. Okay. I'm sorry for that.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Not sorry.
I knew
for
they was going to destroy what we had. All this. It wouldn't have been like it is.
Fans loved how they worked as a team, business partners, lovers, and parents all in one. But behind those smiles, things were falling apart. The cracks began to show when rumors of Martell's infidelity started surfacing. At first, Melody stood by him. She brushed off the whispers, hoping it was all just noise. But then, the truth came out. Martell had been having an affair for years, and not just a fling. It was a full-blown relationship with another woman, Ariana Curry. The same woman who would eventually have his child. It was a betrayal so deep that it broke not just their marriage, but the image of the perfect couple they had built. Melody tried to hold things together for the kids, for the family, for the brand they had created. But sometimes love isn't enough when trust is gone. When Melody finally walked away, she didn't just leave Martell. She left the lies, the emotional chaos, and the disrespect behind. And while she was rebuilding her life, Martell was falling apart in front of everyone. But instead of focusing on healing, Martell dove right back into drama. His relationship with Ariane, the woman from the affair, became messy, public, and full of tension. They argued online, traded shade, and gave the blogs enough material to last for months.
Playing mind games, that's just what he does. Like him showing up here today with these flowers, this smile on his face like Prince Charming, when we all know that he's responsible for all of the stuff happening on social media pertaining to me. That could change people's opinions about me by him giving these false narratives. He's responsible for that.
People were over it. They were tired of watching Martell self-destruct. It felt like no matter how many chances he got, he just couldn't stay out of his own way. For a while, he seemed to move on. He was linked to other women, tried to rebrand himself, and even looked like he was starting fresh. But nothing lasted. Every relationship ended in chaos. And now, after his latest breakup, reportedly with a woman who dumped him after getting fed up with the constant drama, Martell seems to be having a breakdown all over again. Only this time, he's doing it in public. In the last few weeks, Martell has been acting differently. He's been going live on Instagram, posting emotional quotes, and talking about how much he misses his family. In one of his recent posts, he even said, "Sometimes you don't realize what you had until it's gone." Fans immediately knew who that was about. Melody. And honestly, you can feel the desperation. His tone has shifted from defensive and proud to vulnerable and almost defeated. He's no longer trying to hide behind arrogance. He's showing pain, regret, and maybe even guilt. He's saying things like, "I just want my family back." But the internet isn't buying it so easily. Because while Martell is suddenly talking about love and healing, people haven't forgotten the years of disrespect, the interviews, the shade, and the endless drama that pushed Melody to her breaking point. Melody, on the other hand, has stayed quiet. No public response, no social media rants, no interviews throwing shade. She's been focused on her kids, her music, her businesses, and her peace. You can tell she's done entertaining the chaos. Her silence has become her loudest answer. And that silence is driving Martell crazy. But here's the twist. What sparked all this sudden emotion? Why now? According to insiders, Martell's latest girlfriend, a woman he was dating quietly for months, recently ended things. Sources say she grew tired of his constant drama, his public image, and his inability to move on from Melody. And once that relationship ended, Martell seemed to spiral. He started reflecting on everything he lost: his marriage, his family, his reputation. And suddenly, he's on social media talking about second chances and fighting for love. It's hard not to see the pattern. Every time Martell hits rock bottom, he turns back to Melody. Not necessarily because he's ready for real change, but because she represents the stability he lost. She's the version of his life that made sense, before the chaos, before the scandals, before he became a headline for all the wrong reasons. But here's what nobody expected. Fans are split. Some believe Martell is truly remorseful this time. They see a man who's finally realizing the cost of his actions. Others think it's all for show, a desperate attempt to fix his image now that his other relationships have failed. And honestly, both sides have a point. Because when you look at Martell's track record, the words "I'm sorry" have come too late, too often. Melody gave him chances, and he wasted them. She forgave, tried to rebuild, and even tried co-parenting with peace. But Martell's public behavior always found a way to ruin that progress. Still, there's something different about this version of him. When you listen to his tone now, it doesn't sound like the proud man from a few years ago. It sounds like someone who's lost everything. In one of his emotional Instagram lives, he said, "People think I don't care, but I do. I messed up. I hurt the one person who always had my back." That kind of confession doesn't come easily from Martell Holt, the man known for confidence, charm, and control. But maybe that's exactly what this moment is about: losing control. Let's talk about the emotional side of this, because this isn't just a celebrity drama, it's a story about heartbreak and accountability. When you watch Martell now, you don't just see a man missing his wife. You see someone haunted by his own choices. He's realizing that money, fame, and attention don't mean anything when the people you love are gone. He used to have a home full of laughter, kids, and love, and now he's facing silence. That kind of loneliness hits differently when you caused it yourself. For Melody, this must be a mix of emotions. Imagine watching the same person who broke your heart suddenly beg for forgiveness in front of millions. On one hand, it might feel satisfying to see karma finally doing its work. On the other, it's sad, because once upon a time, she loved him deeply. Now, that love has turned into something else. Not hate, just distance. Peace. Melody has learned that sometimes silence is more powerful than revenge. Fans have noticed that while Martell is falling apart publicly, Melody has been glowing. Her career is flourishing, her confidence is undeniable, and her posts radiate calm energy. She's moved from being the betrayed wife to a woman standing firmly in her independence, and people respect that. Comments under her posts are filled with words like, "You're an inspiration," and "You deserve peace." It's like the world is collectively rooting for her healing, while Martell is still stuck in his cycle. But what makes this story even more interesting is what might happen next. Because Martell's public pleas aren't just emotional, they're strategic too. Some fans think he's trying to get back into Melody's good graces not just emotionally, but publicly. By painting himself as the changed man, he might be trying to clean up his image, rebuild his reputation, and maybe even open the door for a storyline comeback. But here's the thing, real growth doesn't happen on social media. It happens in silence, through actions, not words. And right now, Martell's actions still seem like a cry for attention more than a true transformation. The saddest part is, he might not even realize that his public begging is doing the opposite of what he wants. Because while he's out here confessing his feelings online, Melody is showing what real strength looks like, moving on without bitterness. It's the ultimate contrast. One person trying to fix the past, the other focused on building the future. And that's where this story hits hardest, because it's not just about a man begging his ex to come back. It's about realizing that some bridges, once burned, can't be rebuilt. At this point, everyone's asking, will Melody ever take him back? Honestly, it doesn't look likely. Her silence says it all. She's not entertaining the drama, not feeding the gossip, not giving any sign of reconciliation. She's made it clear, her peace is her priority, and that's something Martell can't control anymore. Still, some fans hold on to hope. They remember the chemistry, the history, the family bond. They think maybe, if Martell truly changes, there might be a second chance one day. But others aren't so forgiving. They believe Melody deserves better, a fresh start with someone who values her from day one. And maybe that's the real lesson here. Sometimes love isn't enough to fix what's broken. Sometimes losing someone is the only way you learn how valuable they were. And for Martell Holt, that lesson came far too late. If you think about it, Martell's downfall isn't just a story about cheating or pride. It's about a man who had everything: a beautiful wife, a loving family, a successful career, and lost it all because he couldn't control his ego. Now he's standing in the ruins, trying to rebuild what he destroyed, brick by brick. But the thing about rebuilding is, not everyone waits for you to change. Sometimes they move on, and that's the real heartbreak. Martell's public begging might get him sympathy, maybe even a little forgiveness from fans, but it won't fix what's already gone. Because forgiveness and reconciliation aren't the same thing. Melody can forgive him, but that doesn't mean she'll go back. And that's where the story lands. Not in revenge, not in reunion, but in realization. The realization that peace, once found, is more powerful than any apology. And for Melody Holt, that peace is priceless. Martell may keep posting, may keep talking about love and regret, but deep down he knows the woman he once took for granted is no longer waiting. She's already gone. So while he's out here begging for another chance, Melody is busy living the life she built after the storm. No drama, no tears, just quiet strength. And maybe that's the ending Martell never expected, because sometimes the greatest revenge isn't revenge at all, it's peace. So what do you think? Is Martell truly sorry this time, or is this just another public act of desperation? Do you think Melody should even consider giving him another chance? Or has she already outgrown that chapter for good? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the wild world of celebrity drama, right here on Celebs Nature.